In this video, I am going to find the domain of the function y is equal to square root of negative 2x plus 3. Whenever you are dealing with a function that involves square root, you want to make sure that there is no number under the square root that's going to be negative. For whatever values of x, if you simplify the expression under the square root, it should always be non-negative, meaning it has to be 0 or positive number. So what expressions do we have under the square root? Here we have negative 2x plus 3. So negative 2x plus 3, this expression, we need to make sure that we don't take into consideration any value of x that will give us, when we plug the x value into negative 2x plus 3, something less than 0. We do not want that. So in essence, or equivalently, we are saying the following. We want negative 2x plus 3 to be always greater than or equal to 0, which is to say negative 2x, so let me rewrite it here, is greater than or equal to 0. I am going to subtract, let's say, 3 from both sides. I'm trying to solve for x, so that's going to give me negative 2x. Negative 3 positive 3 cancel out, is greater than or equal to 0 plus negative 3 is negative 3. Now I want to solve for x, negative 2x and negative 3. So to solve for x, I need to divide both sides by negative 2. Divide both sides by negative 2. Now when you are dividing, by the way, you have to keep in mind, you are dealing with inequality here. When you are dividing or multiplying an inequality by a negative number, which we do here, in our case we are dividing by negative 2, this inequality reverses, means it changes. Now it's greater than or equal to, here is going to be less than or equal to here. So that's the key thing you need to keep in mind. These cancel out, so x is less than or equal to this negative and this negative cancel out, that gives you 3 over 2. So that means for all the x values that are less than or equal to 3 over 2, this negative 2x plus 3 is going to evaluate to either 0 or positive numbers. So that means your domain for this function is going to be all the numbers on the number line that are less than 3 over 2 or 1.5. So this everything to the left all the way to negative infinity, and then of course this less than or equal to means we include the point 3 over 2, so we highlight this. So highlight the circle. So everything from 3 over 2, including the point 3 over 2, to the left. Everything to the left of point 3 over 2 or 1.5 on the number line, and including the point 1.5 or 3 over 2. And how do you express it in the interval notation? You start from negative infinity, and where do you go and stop? At 3 over 2. Now the question you should be asking, do you include the point 3 over 2? The answer is yes. Therefore, you will put a closing square bracket to make sure that you are including the point 3 over 2. So let me summarize here. What did I do here? I have found the domain of a function that has square root in it. What is the idea behind it? Whatever is under the square root, that has to be non-negative, meaning it has to be either 0 or positive. That's what it is. So this is what we have done, and by solving for negative 2x plus 3, we came up with x less than or equal to negative 3 over 2, which I displayed here on the number line and expressed it in terms of interval notation. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.